So they thought it was over, huh? They walked away, head held high, acting like they'd won, like leaving you behind was some kind of victory. They told themselves, they'll miss me. They'll fall apart without me. That smugness, that arrogance, it was written all over them. But here's the thing about life. It has a way of serving justice in the most poetic ways. Karma doesn't miss a beat. And their story, oh, it's just getting started. They thought they could hurt you, walk away and never look back. But pain? Pain doesn't just disappear. It sticks around, waiting for the right moment to remind you and them of what's real. They believed you'd crumble, that you'd be lost without them. They imagined you clinging to memories, replaying every moment, every word. They thought they'd broken you. But guess what? You didn't break. You rebuilt yourself, even when it hurt, even when your hands were shaking, even when your heart felt like it was in pieces, you rose. And now, you're stronger than ever, stronger than they could have ever imagined. And here's the kicker that terrifies them. Because the power they once had over you, it's gone. Their control, it's shattered. They don't know how to handle the version of you that doesn't need them, that's thriving without them. And the truth, it's eating them alive. Oh, they won't show it. They'll put on a good act, smiling, laughing, pretending everything's fine. But behind closed doors, that's where the truth lives. That's where the weight of their choices, their arrogance, and their mistakes hit them the hardest. You see, they thought they could replace you, like you were just another chapter in their story, easy to close and move on from. But you weren't a chapter. You were the whole book. And now, they're stuck rereading the same lines, trying to make sense of how they let you slip away. And here's the part that stings the most for them. While they're stuck in their regret, you're out here thriving. You're growing, healing, living your best life. Every step forward you take is a reminder to them of what they lost. And let's be real, there's no coming back from that. But let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how the people who try to tear you down are the ones who end up suffering the most? It's almost like the universe has this beautiful way of showing them exactly what they threw away. And the best part? You don't have to do a thing. Their suffering isn't loud. It's not the kind of pain you can see from the outside. It's quiet, internal. It's the kind of regret that creeps in at night when everything is still. It's the emptiness they feel when they try to replace you and realize they never will. And oh, they'll try. They'll bury themselves in distractions, in shallow relationships, in anything that keeps them from facing the truth. But it won't work, because every smile will feel forced, every moment of happiness fleeting. Why? Because they know. Deep down, they know they messed up. They didn't just lose you. They lost the best part of their lives. They lost someone who truly saw them, who loved them in a way no one else ever could. And that kind of loss, it stays with you. But here's where it gets really powerful. While they're stuck in their regret, you're free. Free from their games, their toxicity, their endless cycle of manipulation. You've stepped into your own power, and there's nothing more beautiful than that. So let them suffer. Let them sit with the weight of their actions. You don't need to seek revenge or prove anything to them. Your silence, your growth, your happiness. That's the loudest message you could ever send. And here's the thing. You don't just survive. You thrive. You take everything they tried to break in you, and you turn it into something unstoppable. And every time they see you rise, every time they hear your name, it'll remind them of what they lost. They'll never admit it, of course. Their pride won't let them. But behind every fake smile, every forced laugh, there's regret. And that regret, it's theirs to carry, not yours. Now, if you've ever been in this place, if you've ever risen from the ashes of someone else's betrayal, I want to hear about it. Share your story in the comments. Let's remind each other just how strong we are. And if this resonated with you, if you're ready to keep rising and thriving, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Because this is just the beginning. Together, we're unstoppable. Keep shining, keep growing, and remember, the best revenge isn't revenge at all. It's living a life so full, so beautiful, that their absence doesn't even matter. You've got this.